She used to be India ka Beyonce. See, I told you. Okay. Let me know, man, if you would like to chill someday. And then when I got inside, I just opened my hair. I was like, yeah, this is the final product.
It takes only a blink of an eye to form a first impression. A glance is enough for us to weave one story. But how much of this narrative is true? We asked you to give your first impression of a person on Instagram. Now they get to share their story. Welcome to One of Us.
Hi, guys. I'm really excited for people to guess where I'm from because I've heard all sorts of states. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. In my head, I feel they'll choose the name Rebecca. I don't know why. Or any Caucasian name for me. I like Prajakta Goli. She's fun. Shrishti means earth, right? I like it. I have a relative named Maria, Sandra, Ria. My cousin's name is Aishwarya. So I can see my relatives over here. Something from what? Lassan? Do I look like a Lassan to you? I like that name, Rashmi Roy. It feels fierce and bold. Something that I'm not. My mom wanted my name to be Priyanka or Sonia, but my dad, he was like, no, I'm gonna name her Rini. But my mom was like, why? Because my dad was really adamant about it. If you've traveled via Delhi Metro, you must have heard that iconic voice. Back in those days, there was this Doordarshan anchor named Rini Simon. She used to be India ka Beyonce. She was pretty famous back then, and my dad was like, no, her name is Rini. I want to keep my daughter's name also Rini. Rini is a Japanese name. The meaning of it is a cute little bunny. I'm cute, and my personality is bunny-like, so I can relate to it now. I feel they'll say Bengal and Jharkhand. See, I told you, I can see Bengal everywhere. Oi Lela. I like the name Oi Lela. I have aunts and uncles from Goa, Bengal, Punjab. So it's good to see that you guys are reacting well, but not me yet. Well, you guys are partially correct. Great job, guys. I am from Kerala and Assam. My mom is from Northeast and my dad is South Indian. I know that's a very rare combination, but this is the final product. My parents met here in Delhi and I was born and raised here. So I am more attached to this place than I am with Kerala or Assam. I remember this story where I was in Assam with my cousins and we went there for a small vacation. We were playing. There was this small kid who was, I think, 5 or 6 years old. In his language, he said That Harsha. Now my cousin started laughing. I was like, what did he say? He just called you an outsider. I was like, yo, you're a 5-year-old kid and you're calling me an outsider. Like, okay. I obviously did not say anything, but this is something that has been there with me. And whenever I go to Kerala, I have to, communicate to them using my hands like this. And sometimes they would make fun of me. I won't say where, but so I was laughing and there was this one guy who said, ha ha ha, aankhein to khol. That was pretty new because I've never heard people say that. But after that one comment, everybody started noticing that and everybody kept on saying it. So I was like, bro, this is how I am. How awkward will it be? Like, I'm laughing and you just want me to be like, no. I don't want to care about what people think about my eyes. If they're shut, they're gonna remain shut. So yeah, that's it. See? Wow. I love my curls, but if I am going out for a party or an event, I would definitely like to straighten them out. When I used to get ready for school, my mom did not know how to maintain curls because we have two completely different types of hair. When you have curls, you never brush them. My mom used to comb my hair and after that I used to look like a Shih Tzu and I hated it so much. Whenever she used to comb my hair, I was like, Mom, why didn't you give me your hair? Like it was up to her. But then on the last day of my school, I was late. So I just took a shower and I left. I did not comb my hair. My friends just looked at me and they were like, bro, what did you do to your hair? I was like, why nothing? When I got back home, I just looked at myself and I was like, bro, I have never seen myself like this. For the past 4 or 5 years, I've started to love my hair. Now, if I were to draw a picture of myself, I would definitely include curls because I now love it. I don't know, for some reason I feel they still think I am unemployed. Yo. So majority of them have said 19 to 22. But the correct answer for this is 17. Jeans 140 and Killada Lavanya. Good job, you guys have guessed it correctly. My dad, he had cancer, he had mouth cancer. So he passed away when I was 17. So me and my mom, we had to be the man of the house. I had to figure things out for myself and for the betterment of my mom as well. So that is when I started taking up random jobs. My friends, they used to go chill. They used to go to India Gate or, Select City Walk. But then there was me who had prior commitments. I used to be a tutor. So with a sad face, I used to go to that kid's home, take classes till 8 o'clock at night. I used to be exhausted. And then after tuition classes, I used to come back home. I had my own assignments that I had to do. But during all this time, my mom has been a great support. She prepared dinner, then she'd say, beta kha lo. If I'm too busy with my assignment, she would feed me. The best thing my parents have taught me is to be independent and hardworking no matter what people say about you. And if I had to put it in one word, we're all crazy. Crazy. Great. Yes, my friends are great. They're amazing. Who said fake? I see one response. Who said fake? Riza Ahmed. Let me know, man, if you would like to chill someday. And then let's change that status from fake to great. Like I said, I lost my dad when I was 17. And because I am someone who likes to keep things to herself, I had suppressed all these feelings inside me. I didn't even talk to my mom about it. So in college, I used to be very, very shy, but then I found the right people who helped me go through that. In school, I wasn't really assigned work or tasks because academically I wasn't that great. So that mindset was there in college life also. For any activity, I would say, no, I can't do this. So my friends would be like, bro, you haven't tried yet. What if you succeed? I don't know how to explain it, but all of us, we're like a family. This is going to be fun. We never got detained. Our teachers were pretty chill in this case. But I've had the best naps in college. I did take a trip with my friends. We went to Manali. I'm sure most of you have seen Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. So Manali is nothing like that, okay? Our trip was nothing like that. Good. Yes, Atarangi Anushka. When I explained that we were sleeping, we mostly slept in class. This is the reason why. Attendance is mandatory because they won't let you give the exam. So that is the reason why no matter how hungover you are, we had to make it to college and then we would pass out there only. Fun story. There was a concert in Noida. You know that booze inside when you're at a concert is pretty expensive. So we're like, how are we supposed to sneak this in? I just opened my hair. I was like, bro, give me the bottle. Then I took 2 miniatures in my hair. And then when I got inside, I just opened my hair. I was like, yeah. So that's how I snuck in booze at a concert, not in a hostel. I had a great childhood. I was the only child and a girl. So I was very, very pampered by my parents. And then at the age of 17, when that happened, I fell face down on the ground and I started getting to know how the world functions. It was time for me to woman up. So I know I've had challenges and I was forced to be independent at a very young age. I don't blame anyone. It's okay. With hard times comes good times also. You can't keep waiting for luck or God to give you a good life, but you're supposed to make and create your own success, your own happiness. So you need to find things that make you happy. I'm really, really proud of myself that I overcame all those obstacles and I am living a very, very healthy life.
Hey guys, this is Simrat from Team Fable. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you have shown for the first episode of One of Us. If you want to be cast in this series, fill the form in the description box below. Like and share this video with your friends if you want to hear more such stories. See you soon.